when people say that just imagine and visualize about your desires and you'll be able to manifest it instantly. Don't you get such doubts that how do I visualize? I don't think I can visualize. I don't think in images. How do I imagine in the correct way? Is it the first person POV or the third person POV? Today I'll discuss on how we naturally imagine and how we can apply the same for our desires. Also, we'll clear the doubts for people who cannot imagine or visualize. But before that, hello my visionaries, welcome or welcome back to my channel Vibing with Vision. Here I discuss my manifestation journey and information on law of assumption from my perspective. I understand that many a times our natural way to think is not in visuals. Some of the times it's visual and inner conversation. It is different for different people, but also it is different for different situations for the same person. Our subconscious mind will be able to get our desires faster if we do it naturally. If you do it in a way which is not natural to you, it may take some time or might get you into anxious state. In all of my videos, I always say make it natural and observe yourselves before you crave to overconsume on how to manifest. Because most of the time, answers lie within your own self. You will now know how to manifest if you observe yourself and see how things are reflecting. You will have a question that how do we find the natural way where our subconscious mind can be easily impressed? So let's do this activity together, and at the end, you'll be able to find the way out. Irrespective of you being able to think in visuals or not, do try this. Close your eyes. I'll give you a word and we'll pause for 3 seconds. Note what comes to your mind and observe it where your mind goes in first few seconds. Okay, so close your eyes. I'll give you a word. Apple. Did you observe what was the first thing that came to your mind or an image? For me, it was a green apple on the tree. It was a visual. What was for you? A red apple on table or cut into pieces, or any color apple in your hand or somebody else's hand. Did you see how there are different variations to just a simple word apple? And some might not have got the visual, but they would have understood. Your brain will just understand that it's an apple. You just know it's a red colored one or a very blurry image kind of a thing. That is why we say that everybody will think differently. There are so many perspectives to just one word apple. Hence, never force a scene which has been told by someone else. As in, if I say I saw a green apple on a tree and I was able to manifest that apple, if you try to force the same image or visual, it might be stressful and your mind might block that for you from imagining because it was not natural to you. One more activity to know how you imagine yourself, as in whether you imagine it in first person or third person, or do you see faces or blurry images, or do you even see visuals, or you do an inner conversation. Close your eyes quickly. Think of the dinner you had yesterday. Think of the dinner setup you had yesterday. What came first to your mind? Was it in first person, as in your hand taking some food into your plate or eating with your hand, a dinner table with people sitting around you? That was the first person POV. Or was it in the third person, like you seeing yourself sitting with the group of people for the dinner, or you sitting on the sofa and watching TV? Was it a blurry image, or just a thought, or you talked to yourself that what you had for dinner yesterday rather than seeing it in images? Do you see here as well the point that there are so many different perspectives? Again, see what is natural to you, and same way, try to use that imagination for your desires. Be it while you're doing SATs, or you're robotically affirming, or journaling, scripting, doing inner talks. You can definitely have certain visuals or images which comes in your mind when you're doing this. Keep it very natural. Stick to what comes naturally to you. There are many who have that doubt whether they will be able to manifest, as they cannot imagine or see in visuals, or they cannot see proper images. Now, there are people who cannot see proper visuals or scenes, and they just talk to themselves or think in conversations or just feel it. Like they have this knowing feeling that it was them when they were experiencing it. Now, let's say you got a blurry image and you saw it in a third person, or you just saw people around but not exact facial features. You don't have to worry on all these things. Just drop that worry. You can manifest with these blurry images even in the third person POV as well. The only hack here is it has to be natural. You just know that it is you in that scene. That's it. Just like in the dinner scene, if you saw it in the third person POV, you knew it was you in the scene and it was you who experienced it. That's the hack, where it's the knowing that you were the person experiencing this entire dinner thing. You will be able to manifest, because at the end of the day, manifesting is knowing that it's you and you're experiencing it. I'm repeating this multiple times so that your brain can acknowledge it, that yes, you can manifest even if you don't see it in visuals. You just have to know. You just have to know that you are experiencing it. Now try to do this activity whenever you doubt what works for you or what does not work for you. Observe yourself in various situations on how your thought process is. Believe me, once you get the understanding of how you naturally think or what are your natural ways, you will be good to go. In all my videos, I have always stressed on this, that make it natural and observe yourself. That's the hack to manifest instantly. That's it for today, and I hope this video helps you in your journey. I'll talk to you soon. Till then, keep thinking in your favor. Happy manifesting. Bye-bye.